Morning everyone, absolutely stunning day today. So I've just gone down to a place called Lake Richmond, which is just a little walk, and I've never done this before, so I'll try to give this a go. Hopefully I'll find the right way, but it's a beautiful morning and sun's out, and yeah, quite stunning. Tried to get Mum to come down, but she was up till 2 o'clock watching cricket. I've got my little microphone on because it's a little bit windy, only a breeze, but yeah, I'll just see how I go. So this is starting my little walk. There's a little park just in the anchorage. So I parked the car up, there's Mum's car, sun coming up behind it, and yeah, start my little walk, so we'll see how we go. And I'll go over the bridge, and I'm pretty sure there's a path there to Lake Richmond, see how I go. Got my 2 little timers on, see how far I'm walking. So, on my way. So yesterday morning we had a lovely little walk to Fremantle. Me, Mum, Kelly and young Laura came as well, it was lovely. This is stunning. And so when we got home, Mum's got Winston a stroller, so he can start coming for walks with us. Because he's getting a little bit old, getting a little bit tired. There's a little brook here. It's a bit like the English countryside, really, isn't it? Around here, another little tiny brook. Not sure where that runs through to. Okay, so I will try and be a bit slow with the camera this morning when I get told off for being a bit too quick turning, and then when Mum watches the videos, it makes her feel a bit sick. So I look at even a little, I forget what you call these in England, but like a little wooden turnstile, but it's not. Okay, off on my track, I'll do some more recording soon. So I'm walking through a little bit of bush, hopefully it's taken me out to the lake, and I think it's a 3-kilometre walk around the lake, so I'm hoping to do two laps of the lake. But this is right on our doorstep, about 10-minute drive if that, so it's lovely. Little pathway leading off, and it's just a little walk. There's like a little brook, I suppose you call it, at the side. There's ducks in it, so I wouldn't swim in it, but nice for ducks, I suppose. So yeah, my little morning walk. There's a little duck down there somewhere. Going for a swim. I've lost him, right? There he is. Lovely and peaceful too. It's nice. So there's a little tiny bridge here. Hopefully that'll be the end of my trail and bring me back to the right place to find my car. Otherwise I'll be knackered. Okay. Pretty sure this is the pathway around the lake. It's a beautiful, peaceful morning. So yeah, this is Lake Richmond. So it looks like not a nice old walk around it, which would do me. I think Kelly loved this as well, and I think Laura will as well. And Mrs. Coley will as well once I can get her up at a decent time when the cricket finishes. So though I no longer drink, I have got a bit of a sweet tooth problem, hence the old chin, so it all seems to collect. So I do a lot of walking, but Summer was shopping the other day and said, "Would you like an apple turnover?" And I said, "No thank you," but and then my sweet brain kicked in and said, "Can you buy a box of those assorted cakes?" Woolies do these assorted cakes, which is like, got 6 bits of cheesecake, little squares, 6 bits of velvet cake, 6 chocolate brownies, and 6 custard lemon tarts. And I thought we'll get them, and between us might last a week, have a little treat now and then. But I think like the last 2 last night, so they're gone. Never mind. So now I've got to walk it off. Just got to, I think it's sometimes sweets are harder to knock on the head than alcohol. Don't have a problem with alcohol no more, but certainly got a sweet problem. So just come out that little bushwalk, and it's a pathway now, but we're still following around the lake. Some big old birds flying over, like pelicans probably. So there's an early morning view of Lake Richmond, just off the little trail which I've come out of, which is there. So I'm on Richmond Avenue. This is an absolutely stunning walk. Lucky to have this on our doorstep. I think, to be honest, a lot of people don't even know this is on our doorstep, because people wake up in the morning, get on their computers and iPads. There's ladies running, I better not film them, so I better go off there. Yeah, I don't want to be filmed, don't want to be caught filming, or not caught, but don't want to be filming people running. People get famed nowadays about being on camera. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, so absolutely stunning walk, and I'm on Richmond Avenue. I didn't even know this place. Never heard of Richmond Avenue, and I've lived in Rockingham for 30 odd years. I knew Lake Richmond was there, but it really is a stunning little walk. But a lot of people just get up, get on their iPads, iPhones, and that's their world. It's like a bubble nowadays. And I'm hoping I can get through this little path here. Sure I can. Yep, looks like back onto a little track to continue around the river. Okay. Apparently this area is popular for wildlife and popular for snakes a certain time of the year, but but at the moment I think snakes are all they're hibernating. It's winter time, but in the summer I'm pretty sure it's quite a popular little area for snakes. I think I had two choices there. I thought it was a little track, but it's a dead end, so I've got to go back onto the road to get around, but not a problem. This must take us on to Safety Bay Road, I think. Yeah, I was saying, not sure if I know Laura and Emily's done a few little walks. I'm not sure whether they've been around this one before, but it is a nice little local walk. I do get, I mean, our beachfront's absolutely stunning, and Point Peron's stunning, but I do get a bit bored walking the same tracks all the time, so it is nice to do something different. And if we drive away a little bit, 45 minutes, something like that, it's some absolutely stunning trails up through the hills and waterfalls and stuff like that. So hopefully we can become, don't really call ourselves little hikers. We've got all the gear, no idea, but we are going to Denmark soon, so we'll do a little bit of we'll do some sort of tracks over there, so we can get Mum out before that, get her fitness up a little bit. She's done amazing with her weight loss and she's still going, so we're all really proud of her. And yeah, so we'll get her doing a few little walks with us, and then when she comes down south, and we got a little old man with us, Winston, and we got his stroller. Once he starts getting a little bit tired, we can put him in his pram. Okay, I'll stop waffling for a minute. It's quite a busy day. It's on I'm pretty sure it's Safety Bay Road, but there's the old activity centre across the road, environmental activity centre. I think it's still open. It's got like playground and that for kids, but we've Don't think we've ever actually been there. The gates are open, but it looks like it's got a nice building across the road, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like it's like kiddies' playground and stuff. So that's the Rockingham Environmental Activity Centre on Safety Bay Road. So I've just turned the corner. I'm probably maybe halfway, if that. Not quite halfway. But there's another little park on the way around Lake Richmond. And shows you the track, the trail there, whatever. So there we are. And there's little gazebos. Oh, must be quite new because they've not put no seats in them yet. But they can have a barbecue going, so yeah, this path's new. But yeah, it's a lovely walk. So that's the end of the path. So it's around by the roads. And now the path takes us back into the bushy area around the lake. So I know I keep saying it so, but I think you'd love this walk. It's so peaceful. A little tiny bit chilly, I suppose, but we don't really know what chilly is compared to the UK, so can't moan about that one. Another little gazebo area there, and then here we go. This is what I was talking about. Some of the wildlife. Tiger snakes and dugites. The tiger snake frequents the sedglings from frogs, mostly at night. It can reach 2 meters in length from rear, fan up its neck aggressively. Well, I thought it wasn't. For half a second, I thought there was a snake on the floor. It's not. Yeah, tiger snakes are a little bit dangerous. Very dangerous. The dugites, they run away and hide, but the tiger snakes will actually, which is that one there, will actually attack you, and the dugite would rather run away. But yeah, when it's breeding season, apparently there's a lot of them around this area. Then you've got your little bobtail, which cute little lizard, little fat thing, a bit like me. And they mate for life apparently. Little prehistoric lizard. And then you got your long-necked turtles around here as well. So some of the wildlife around Lake Richmond. So this is a little bit of a marshy track down here, taking you back around the lake. And I've got to be honest, I don't think I'd like to bump into a tiger snake on this path here. I think it'd be a bit scary. I'm hoping this will take you to a track and it's just not a now I've got a funny feeling this is a viewpoint. Anyway, walk's not going at me, is it? I thought it was just part of the track. Yeah, a little bit swampy here. I think maybe just a viewpoint for you to sit and have a look over the lake. If so, I'll take a little video. Like I said, it's just a viewpoint in the middle of the swamp, so you can stand here and have a look at the wildlife. If I put my other camera on, can't zoom in on this one. So I've gone off the beaten track a little bit, but I think it's a track. Yeah, track's down there, so I'll take that one back through the bush. But I think if it was summertime, I might take the road track around. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's safe to follow that little track down now. Sorry about the camera movement. Yeah, I think I was trying to say this little track here, I don't think I'd think in some months they may close it off. Might have to walk around the road because maybe not. Just think it'd be a perfect little track for tiger snakes going around on. Here comes my parrots, if you can hear them. They're annoying at the beachfront, really noisy. But some parts of the world they might think we're lucky to have them. But when they're over here, you think they're a bit of a pest. There's a little path out that way, but I think I started off a little bit further round, so I'll just keep going. I'm sure I'll find my way back eventually. I think I'll just thinking about this, still do another lap of here. Point Peron's 5 minutes away, so I'm not going to do it's a beautiful morning to do the Point Peron lap. So I might do that. Not too far away now. Just saw this amazing lookout, never seen that before. So I'm not sure if that's somebody's house or the back of their garden, or whether it's a lookout you can just walk up somewhere and get a view of the Lake Richmond. But it would be a nice little view from up there, with a nice glass of 1973 water. It's definitely a lookout. There's a path up here to go up and have a nosy from it, so I'll go up and have the hill do me good, a little walk, have a bit of a look. Yeah, a little path up to that lookout. Me being silly, thinking it might have been a back of someone's garden, but you don't know unless you've got another investigate. Oh well, climbing the steps won't do me harm, will it? So let's go and look at the view from the lookout. Oop. Not a lot to see from that side, but I suppose nice little place kind of to relax and have a look over the lake, or the lake. Lake Richmond lookout. Well, I've got to admit, I think this is one track I definitely wouldn't take Winston. I think it's if he was walking along in the summer, the tiger snake or Jew got jumped out, I think they'd won bingo if they saw Winston running along, so he'd want to have a bit of a sniff and he'd be gone. So, and poor old me and the family would be a little bit heartbroken. So yeah, one little track, so we won't take Winston on. This little bloke must have heard me mention Winston's name. They seemed they seemed like they were annoy Winston. Little wagtails. Hey Laura, your favourite little bird? Annoying little bastard you call them, I think. So I was just thinking, I can't remember where I parked my car, and I'm pretty sure this is a little bridge that was right at the start of the walk, and then you take a left back along that little river, or little brook, whatever it's going to, leading to the lake. There's so many little entrances onto this walk, all around the lake. Although I've lived there a long time, I still wasn't exactly sure, but yeah, it definitely looks like it. I think it's the little bridge, but then I'm not sure. No, maybe it isn't. Yeah, it must be. That must be the little, yeah. Yeah, it must take us back to, I'm sure that'll take us back to along the brook. Yeah, I'm sure that's so I can see the little stream follow this back, hopefully it takes me to the car park. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the right one. Almost back now, should see the car in a minute. And I know I like to think I'm Dora the Explorer, but I'm a bit of a coward when I think I'm lost. Just don't like getting lost, that's all. So yeah, this does look like the park where I started. I should know this, I've lived here 30 years down the road, but it just shows, doesn't it? We don't always realise what's around us. So, end of the walk, I'll just show you. So yeah, the car should be just across the road. So I can see the roof just over there. Back out around the park, and this is the little brook where we started. So a nice little walk, but I think I might do Point Peron now for 3/4 of an hour or something, rather than do it again. So there's a little laneway just by the car park. I'm not quite done 4 kilometres, so I thought I'd just walk up the laneway. There's some house up here, just to clock up 4 kilometres, and I'll go and do a little bit further down Point Peron. That'll do me. So second part of my little morning walk, and I'm going to do Point Peron. So I've just got the start of it on this dusty old day, so I've got my little camera on. Not my camera, I've got my microphone on my camera. People going out there diving, people there fishing, a bit mad, but yeah, so yeah, part 2 little walk, Point Peron. Been here a few times before, but I'll start with a little uphill walk to a little viewpoint, and just take a little video of the view on a Sunday morning, winter's morning, beautiful day. So let's go up here first, take a little take a little look from the viewpoint. Well, I certainly felt that on my calves. So that's what I did, a little view of the Point Peron. People coming up behind me, so I'm telling them shy. And there's a little view of the view. Morning. So I'll start my little walk by the coffee van. Just in, I think it's about 2 or 3 k's, and then by the time we get back up and over the hills, I'll stop and have a little coffee on the way back. So this is more of a tested walk up a few hills and that, but it's lovely views of the sea, the ocean. So I don't know if I'm mad doing this. Pushing it a little bit, but not really, if I want to be honest about doing base camp law in a couple of years. I've got to be able to walk quite a way as well, so I'm thinking doing no harm. Okay, do some video of Point Peron soon. So that's where I'll end up, I think, come back down that way. And some people just in front up the hill. So I follow them and take the track around. There's people down there scuba diving. Well, it's quite blowy up here, so I'm just hoping my microphone's working. This is another area what's good for the old tiger snakes and dugites in the summer, but winter time now, and hopefully they're hibernating. And hopefully, because if they're not, they'll be a bit grumpy. So we wouldn't want to bump into one or whatever, but absolutely fine. Okay, I'll carry on, stop waffling. another stunning walk along here. Up and down hills a little bit, but some amazing views. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing, but it is quite blowy. But I've got a microphone on, so let's see how we go with that. So this is quite a rugged old walk. It's quite blowy too. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but yeah, I'm just back around the back end of Peron now. So yeah, it's a little bit rocky in places, not great for the ankles, but I'll be alright. Got to do it. Starting to feel like we cast a little bit now, up and down the hills, but it's been really enjoyable, and it's a nice little trail. So, family, let's start getting out on these. We had a lovely one yesterday around Fremantle, so it is nice, and Sam really enjoyed herself, which was brilliant. It's doing really well. Just at the moment with cricket on the Ashes, don't finish till 2 o'clock in the morning, so there's no chance I'm going to get her up 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday to come for a walk. Okay, back to the beach. The wind should die down in a minute, but you can see over there the grain terminal where that's the end of the Rockingham Beach walk across the water, or not across the water, it's just this is like a little bay. So yeah, that's the end of my little beach walk in Rockingham. But yeah, that's all these little areas are lovely, but sometimes you just don't appreciate it, what you got in your backyard, because we just don't. It's just how it is. But if you get up and about, and there's so many lovely places to do these little walks over here, so we're very lucky, really. Okay, stop me waffling. So just right back to the coffee van now. So I'll go through the Sound of Music tunnel. So that's me done. There's a little coffee van, so where I started. So I'm just having a quick coffee, and then go and pick up some bacon eggs for Kelly and Sam, I suppose. So that's in the coffee little van. And another 2k, so that's about 6.5k this morning, so I can't run it there. Well, I can. So unfortunately it was a little bit too packed at the coffee van to get a coffee, so I decided to drive into Rockingham and try and get a coffee in Rockingham. So I'm just driving out of the Penguin Island. The road take me out of Penguin Island, and I'm driving along Palm Beach and try and get a coffee in at Rockingham Beachfront. So I think again I'm going to give not pop in the workshop today, just make breakfast for Sarah and Kelly, relax. So that's a nice little drive down the promenade, the Rockingham Park there. And Palm Beach takes back into Rockingham, get a coffee, and hopefully by the time I get home the family will be up and awake, and yeah, so a bit of something to eat, I'll make some breakfast, and then we'll just relax hopefully today, if I can. Not one for relaxing, but give it a go, it's not going to hurt, is it? So it won't be a problem getting a car, there won't be a problem getting a coffee, but getting a car parking space might be a problem. So we'll soon find out when we get anyway. Okay, I've waffled enough for one day, so I will sign off and concentrate on my driving. Which Selma's going to tell me off anyway for having a camera in my hand while I'm driving, but yeah, I don't know why I do that. A bit silly, I suppose. Bye bye everybody.